I mean, shit just keep getting better, don't it? I mean, it's not enough crazy mess going on. It just shit keep getting better. This has got to be, yeah. I don't know if I can't even remember. I think I did a story on this in the past, but I'm not sure if anybody even watched that thing. But I'm not sure if you're aware of who this is. So I picked a story that has a timeline at the end, just in case you're not familiar with the case. We can go over it. But this one is amazing because I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm gonna tell you. I feel like she was probably the person who may have had some information. Um, I don't know if this child disappeared when she was with dad and the wife, or if she disappeared after he left and was with this girlfriend. So that's why I'm sad, because she might have had some information. But this is on WMUR Channel 9 News. Girlfriend of Harmony Montgomery's father found dead. Kelsey Small did not face charges in case. This was updated at 4:09 p.m. today on March the 23rd. We appreciate you, Amy Cabeno. It's either Beno or Bino. I'm right. I'm right on one of them. Go on her Twitter or her Facebook or email and ask her. I bet you I am. I included a picture of who I believe Kelsey Small is, but because she didn't really have nothing to do with nothing, I'm not positive. If anybody knows that this is not her or anything like that, let me know. I'll take it down with the quickness. But she was so pretty. I really am just confused. Like, what in the world? I really hope she did not know anything, and that was like the last hope of finding this child. Manchester, New Hampshire, a woman who was dating Harmony Montgomery's father before his arrest has been found dead in Manchester, police told WMUR. Kelsey Small, who did not face charges in connection with the case, died March the 13th. Police said death is not considered suspicious and occurred at a hotel room, sources said. I wonder why this is just coming out now. What's the date? Today, like the 23rd. It said it was 10 days ago. I wonder. Small was the girlfriend of Adam Montgomery, according to an affidavit. The pair were found living in a car on December the 31st, 2021, when he was arrested in connection with the disappearance of his 7-year-old daughter. And that's kind of why I'm like, maybe she knew something, because they obviously was going through some things. They was not glamping. They was not glamping. They was living in the car. This was not for fun. So I don't know if he, of course, nobody knows if he had Harmony when he, if she disappeared. Oh no, I believe she disappeared before he left the wife, because I believe the wife also had the same story. Like, he supposedly told her that she went with the mom. I believe, but I am not sure. I don't know. And the only thing is, like I said, if she was still around with this girlfriend may have known something. Man, that's so bad. But, beyond that, somebody else has passed away. That's just sad in itself. Adam Montgomery's estranged wife, Kayla Montgomery, was later arrested, charged with felony welfare fraud. The charge was later dropped, and a new felony charge of theft was filed. Was she still charged with theft of the food stamps? Is that what the theft was? I wonder why they dropped one, and I guess maybe the theft held more weight. That's probably what it is. Crystal Sorey, Harmony Montgomery's mother, has never been charged in the case. She lost custody of her daughter in 2018, and Adam Montgomery was granted full custody of the child in February 2019. I promise I understand that we need all of the social workers that we possibly can have, but I know a lot of these people are facing all kinds of investigations and stuff like that. Like, they didn't vet him at all. They didn't know what kind of person he was. I'm sure they didn't even do a drug test, because if they probably asked for any kind of steps for him to take in order to get custody of her, this probably would have never happened. Like, if they would have required one small thing, in my opinion, in my beliefs, he wouldn't have done any of it and wouldn't have got her. But it seemed like they just was like, hey, can you do us a favor? Please, oh, please, oh, please. It's believed that Harmony Montgomery went missing between November 28 and December 10, 2019, but police did not learn of her disappearance for more than 2 years. Yes, because when people spoke up and tried, let me not, we're going to go over the timeline. I didn't look through it fully, but I'm hoping and praying it will account for all of the times. It wasn't many, but all of the times somebody tried to speak out to let them know, hey, it's some shit going down. This child not safe. This child not good. Can you help me out, please? This one of the ones that got me confused. It's got me confused. Anyone with information was encouraged to, about Harmony's disappearance, was encouraged to call this number. But we're going to go over a timeline just in case you weren't familiar with the case, period. This timeline will kind of give you an idea and an update. But literally, it's just another child that went missing because a parent did not want to do what parents do. And instead of them being an adult, at least, in my opinion, and trying to find somewhere safe for the child to be, or find someone that will help them take the load off when they really need the help, he decided to take his own route, and that route ended up with this child still being missing, and it's been a minute. Let's go over the timeline. All right, so this is the search for Harmony. Manchester police are searching for Harmony Montgomery, a 7-year-old girl who hasn't been seen in 2 years. Here are key moments in her disappearance and the investigation. All right, so we start July 2018. Crystal Sorry, mother of Harmony Montgomery, loses custody of her daughter in Manchester. Sorry later tells police she lost custody because of drug addiction issues, and Harmony was placed in a foster home in Haverhill. She is the cutest thing. Nobody can resist that smile. Like, I got a thing for smiles, and she definitely got the cutest smile ever. I can only imagine the type of shit Adam. You don't even call him the father, Adam. Man, these shitty ass parents really need, I don't know. December the 19th, 2018. December 19, 2018, Manchester Department of Children and Families request a home study by the New Hampshire Division of Children, Youth and Families at the Montgomerys' home in Manchester. The request did not include the necessary information to initiate a home study, New Hampshire officials say. So I'm a little confused. If y'all didn't even initiate the home study, how the hell? The next one better say they somehow still did something. Because if you didn't even investigate the home, but you still was like, please, oh, please, can you take her? Ooh, Jesus. Easter 2019. Sorry, I apologize if I'm saying her name wrong, but this is the way it's stuck in my mind. And I believe it's right, but I don't even know. Sorry says she spoke to her daughter on a FaceTime call around this time. She says this was the last time she saw Harmony. Yeah. I got a thing for sounds. I got a thing for noises. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. So I rarely ever watch videos, just so you're aware. I don't think I've ever said that. I usually just read, bits and pieces of what I want to see, and I'll watch a video if I feel like it's needed for the story. But I will definitely link this in case you want to go to this site or, and watch the videos, because I know I'm scrolling past them. July 29, 2019, DCYF receives an anonymous call alleging abuse. Okay? The caller says Harmony had a black eye when the caller visited her Guildford Street home in Manchester the week before. A child protective service worker visits the home and emails Manchester police to say no eye injury was observed. We appreciate you. I do understand if there was no evidence and you could not see any signs of abuse. But at that point, was Adam a great person? Was he an upstanding citizen? Did you not see any reason that maybe you should go back in a little while just to check? I'm just asking. I just got questions. August 7, 2019, a child protective service worker visits the home again and interviews Harmony and Adam and Kayla Montgomery. The worker notes a red mark on Harmony's eye and faded bruising under her eyelid. Adam Montgomery says the mark was caused when she was struck with a toy while playing with a sibling. She lost custody of Harmony to Adam Montgomery. When you saw the marks, did you see in her chart that someone also had already reported a black eye? And maybe you should reach back out to them to see if they had any additional information. Maybe they forgot something. Maybe they had some updates or any, just to see if this should be concerning to you. October 1, 2019, the final visit from a child protective service worker to the Guilford Street house. The worker reports the children appeared happy and healthy. The assessment concludes that the report of abuse was unfounded, but the family was at high risk for future child welfare concerns. Please explain that sentence to me. That makes absolutely no sense. If there was no concern, why would there be any concern? November or December 2019, according to Kayla Montgomery, Adam Montgomery told her around this time that he was taking Harmony to Lowell, Manchester, where her mother lives. Kayla Montgomery later tells police that this is the last time she saw Harmony, but she was still getting them food stamps. She was still, she was still feeding all the rest of the kids. Okay. Police later narrowed the time frame of Harmony's disappearance to November 28th, to December the 10th, 2019. My mind is racing, so I couldn't even get that out. Because my thing is, I don't mean to be hard on her, but I know she saw this little girl with a black eye. So don't fucking play with me like you just gonna believe. Oh, I understand he was frustrated. He wanted to get rid of her ass. But you can't tell me you saw her getting abused. You still spending these fucking food stamps. And then you ain't seen or heard nothing. Come on now. January 8, 2020, a referral is received by DCYF about the Montgomery household. Adam Montgomery tells a child protective service worker that Harmony is living with her mother in Manchester and had been since Thanksgiving 2019. And you mean to tell me, Kayla Montgomery, that mama ain't want them food stamps? Because you can't get food stamps on one child in more than one place. Like, when she would have tried, it would have flagged in the system. So you mean to tell me you thought the mother had really took... I'm sorry, I'm stuck on it. Anybody should have said one little thing to get this little girl found before 2 years later, and there ain't no... January 21, 2020, the Child Protective Service worker leaves a voicemail for Sori to confirm Harmony's address. Officials say Sori did not return the call. I'm going to hope and pray. I'm going to say that must have been an old number, because I don't give a damn. Check your goddamn messages. If you ain't talked to your child in how goddamn long, you check your messages every day. I as a parent, I'm going to be honest. I ain't never had no kids taken away from me, but I would have whole heart attacks. And I mean whole heart attacks. And I'd be sleeping in my car outside their house. I would. At that point, yep. Yeah, we glamping. Yep, I'd be out there with the grill. During the day, I'd be out there with a lawn chair, like that was my front yard too. No. I'm crazy like that. I apologize. When it's a child, and especially if it's mine. Okay. September 2021, a person close to Sori contacts DCYF and raises concern that Sori hasn't seen Harmony since 2019. DCYF confirms Harmony has never been registered for school in Manchester. DCYF attempts to locate the Montgomery family. November 18, 2021, Sori calls Manchester police saying she hasn't seen her daughter since the Easter 2019 FaceTime call. Manchester police say the phone records indicate this is the only call the department has received from Sori. I mean, only reason I'm just woosah is because I understand if you had so many bad interactions and you haven't lived the best life, reaching out to the police, and especially with the way he probably was, it was probably like, oh, I might be overreacting. I'm trying to give her just a bite because she's the one who's suffering. This is not my child. This is not my life. This is not my heartache and pain to bear. So I do want to cut her some slack, but I still would have been on this fucking front lawn. I'd have pinched the tent And they'd have been mad as shit because the barbecue would have smelled fucking good because I'm going to eat, sleep, and die on your fucking front lawn if you come up missing if my child come up missing and you still able to be found. If I can't find my child, I'm going to at least keep my eyes on your motherfucking ass. December 29, 2021, Story sends a letter to Manchester Mayor Joyce Craig begging for help finding her daughter. December 31st, 2021, detectives find Adam Montgomery living in his car with his new girlfriend. Police describe him as uncooperative and refusing to provide information on Harmony's whereabouts. Police also interviewed Kayla Montgomery. Did you interview Kelsey Small? Did you ask her a couple questions, or did you just check her ID, make sure she ain't had no warrants, and let her go because she wasn't a person of suspicion or a person of interest? I got a couple questions. Manchester police hold a press conference announcing the search for Harmony. January 3rd, 2022, a 24-hour tip line is set up. Anyone with information is asked to call 603-203-6060. A reward fund eventually grows to $144,000. January 4, 2022, the FBI joins Manchester police to search the Guildford Street property where the Montgomerys used to live. Nothing is found in the 2-day search that included digging in the backyard. That was a nice big backyard. If the kids was getting on your nerves, you had plenty of space to send them outside and let them play. So also on January 4th, 2022, Adam Montgomery is arrested and charged with second-degree assault, interference with custody, and endangering the welfare of a child. Yes, because she missing and don't nobody know where she is, so that means she can't be safe. Hello, how are you? Can you tell us something? Nobody wants to just sit and look at your ass. January 6, 2022, Kayla Montgomery is arrested and charged with felony welfare fraud. The charge is later dropped, and a new felony charge of theft is filed. February 25th, 2022, a report is released by Governor Chris Sununus office, releasing new details in the investigation and making recommendations for new protections for children in custody disputes. I want to know what that name is. I want to know what that name is, and I appreciate them. I appreciate you for taking actions in your powers to try to help situations moving forward. March 13, 2022, Kelsey Small, a woman who was dating Harmony Montgomery's father before his arrest, is found dead in Manchester. She did not face charges in connection with the case, and her death is not considered suspicious, sources say. At least her family will be able to bury her properly. What about Harmony? I am not saying this lady doesn't count, but this timeline needs to say Harmony was found one way or the other. She is either home safe or sound, or she's home safe and sound. She's been laid to, whatever the outcome is. She was 5. They're trying to say 7. She was 5. She was a baby. He should be ashamed of his damn self. Bye, y'all.